Ladies and gents, this improv story is based on the idea given to me by Ames Yo. I think that's how you pronounce the name. And the idea is, woman sees a light outside her window. Let the story commence. Mary was lying in bed. It was a hot night, so she opened the window. The curtains were in the way though. What's the point of having the window open and then the curtains are stopping the breeze coming in? So she opened the curtains and all. The downside is though, when the sun comes up in the morning, that's going to fucking wake you up about 5 in the morning, depending where you're hemisphere wise and depending on the season. Well, not so much depending on the season, depending on where you're in the hemisphere, season regardless. Doesn't matter what season it is, where you're in. Anyway. But she thought, oh, it'll be fine. I've when I get woke up, I'll just get up and shut the blinds in by that point. I think that'll give me another 3 hours of sleep or something. She goes to sleep, and then she gets woken up with a light in her face. She doesn't open her eyes yet. She just assumes, oh, that'll be the sun up. Opens her eyes, sees that the sky's dark, but there's still a light coming in. Can you imagine that? Can you picture that in your head? I know that werewolf can. He's got that thing where he can't picture things. Wonder what this is like for you, a werewolf. A werewolf can't picture things in his head. She's like, what is that? She thinks, is that somebody? She's listening for a motor. Is that a taxi? She's waiting for it. They're going to sing like a fucking diesel engine, a taxi or something. And diesel engine. I'm talking about like fucking hackneys, like actual like kind of black taxis, the London taxis. But it's not like that anymore, isn't it? No. No, she's going to hear an engine. She's like, what is that? Is it a street light? She got up, sort of covering herself up like that. Because she's like, what's going to be out there when I go up like that? To shut the curtains, she's kind of bring the cover with her. She looks at, and there, the light was coming for this one wee thing on the pavement. Just sitting, it's almost like a wee thing about that size it looked, but it was bright as fuck. Like somebody had installed a bright as fuck light right into the pavement. That's what it was like, but it was like, what the fuck is that? What's that? Is a building work getting done? Are they fucking putting a light there and then they're going to dig up the... Oh. Maybe it's like there was somebody cycling and they had the kind of bike light on and then it dropped. And it's just sitting there. No, but this is... She shuts the curtains and goes back to bed. She's ready to go to sleep. She's like, no, what was that? What is that? So she gets up. And her boyfriend, Craig, turns and goes, what are you doing? Where you going? Where you going? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening, Mary? She goes, back to sleep, Craig, it's not. There's a light out there. There's a light. Craig goes, there's a what? A what? There's a light out there. I'll get it. I'll get, just stay in bed. I'll get it out of my head. Who? He runs down the stairs. She's like, just fucking, I'll get it. I'll fucking get it. And he goes out. He goes, hey, what's going on here? He gets as far as on what's going on. He gets as far as what's going on. But he doesn't get to say here. The wee light was actually a spaceship. Tiny wee spaceship. with tiny wee aliens inside, and it just whizzed right through his, like right into his fucking head and right into his brain. For a wee second, he was like that. And then it started bouncing about the inside his skull. Like a pinball ball. Like a fly trapped in a glass. But the wee spaceship's made of like metal, alien metal. So it just basically, his skull became a blender for his brain. But he was still stoning up. Even though he was dead, he was still stoning up because of the anti-grav abilities of the spaceship in his skull. Mary looked out the window and she went, "What's going on?" She couldn't see the light anymore because it was inside his head, but she could see Craig stoning up. Like that. She's like, what was it then? What was it? The spaceship, the aliens, hearing Mary, started to approach Mary. Like the spaceship inside his skull. And so floated towards her. And so Craig was dragged towards, like that. She's like, what? She knew something wasn't right. Like, he wasn't walking. What? And then the spaceship went a wee bit higher, so he started fucking floating like this. Look. What? Like this, look. She went, "Ah!" She dropped dead of a fucking heart attack right there and then because you're not supposed to see things like that. The aliens thought, right, we better get out of here. We were never meant to be seen. So they flew into space and they couldn't quite work out how to get out of his fucking skull yet. So he ended up going into space. They eventually managed to just go, right, hold on, back up a wee bit in the skull and then go poof, and then we'll be able to crack out. And they managed to do it. So Craig is up there right now. They managed to get rid of it, managed to get free him right just at our satellite bit. Craig's up there right now. Like this. So, see the next time you look up there at night and you see something, ask yourself this: is it a bird? Is it a plane? Or is it a Craig? The end.